Hello!
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. Alright, Chase.
What? Say what?
Yo, you ready? What? What?
Hold on a sec.
What's so funny? I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be right back.
Oh, I was just gonna pull up a video real quick.
I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll pull it up and then I'll show it to you after you get back. Uh,
What?
oh, the thing I was watching.
Alright, let's watch this video. Show me.
All right, so you ready? Here it goes.
Yeah, where is it?
The most brutal kill in Super Jail, which is also the most realistic.
All of this world's riches as my sincere thanks. Oh! What? Oh, that burns. God. Oh, God. I'm a goner. I am. Oh, it's got. I need to sit. I just gotta. Oh, it's getting hazy. I just. Woo. I don't know what to. I just gotta close my eyes for a second here. I just got.
Ah! Oh my god.
Oh,
Do it again. Do it again.
oh God, it burns.
All of this world's riches as my sincere thanks. Oh! What? Oh, that burns. God. Oh, God. I'm a goner. I am. Oh, it's got. I need to sit. I just gotta. Oh, it's getting hazy. I just.
The robot's like,
Woo. I don't know what to.
I just gotta close my eyes.
I just wanna.
There's the leg flail.
I just got.
Who was that?
It was from like one of the. It was like during the Combaticus episode from Super Jail or whatever. It was that little scorpion that was running around.
Mm-hmm.
That Jailbot was chasing all through the Super Jail, and like one little stray drop of blood returned him to his human form. And just at the end, Jailbot's like, "Yeah, fuck you. I'm still gonna kill you," and just sits there and watches him just die. Like, I didn't think you were gonna die like that, so I'm kind of sad, but at the same time, nope.
No, let's get some more. Get back.
Dude just literally sat there and went through like the 5 stages of, like went through all 5 stages: denial, acceptance, all in order, and it's just like, oh yeah, I'm a goner. It's like it's like as soon as you close your eyes, it's like, yeah, you're not opening them. You're dead. If you can hold out, don't close your eyes. Oh, no, he's dead. He's dead.
Yep, there he goes. All right.
He's just straight dead.
Let's smoke these bowls and kill some chodes.
Yeah. Do it. Oh, I can close that now. Alright. So are we actually, is stream up now?
Yeah, it's been up.
How dare you?
Oot nay, eat nay. Just some Tim and Eric shit.
Okay, so Mr. Meme16 says, "Hi Jay, I love Super Chill." 1902 says, "Hello, who is this third member of the call? Oh, and today was my last day of freshman year. Next year is sophomore year with summer band camp and in between."
Nice.
So yeah, that's how we're gonna be doing things, and yeah. Mr. Meme says it's me, Christopher.
Hey, Chris. That's my brother. Oh, my real brother.
It's Mr. 69, the second. He has arrived. Huh? Or has he? You're just going to answer everything in a dramatic, or is it, aren't you? Or am I? Shut up! Who's the human guy said? Not for him! Right. Yeah. Your brother says, "What games you guys playing?"
Hold on.
Oh, it's your brother.
Yeah.
He's calling out to you. He says, "What game you guys playing?"
We're gonna be playing a lot, Chris. Huh. So weird.
You just ain't prepared for it, yes, Chris boy. You just ain't ready for it, yeah. I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh my god. They're Indian people.
Whoa!
What is it?
Indian people.
That's what it is.
I need my torch. Where is my torch? Ah, my knees popped. Oh my god, it hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Charlie, lay down. I just took you outside. You just ate. Get up here.
He says, "Jay, I saw that corn game on your Steam account. Corn!
Corn game.
Corn!"
Lay down.
Tuba God says, "What's Jay's Steam name?" I'm gonna add him, Christopher.
It's fuck. Chris, what is your Steam name?
Oh no, Tuba God, he's asking for your Steam name. He wants to add you.
Oh, it's Big Daddy Nick Cage.
Yeah. Jay's afraid to hit the rip. He's waiting for me to get all nice and toked up first before he says, "All right, now let's hit those tokes before we begin."
Sorry, I'm getting in an argument with a juggalo now. I wish more people were like Jaquan when it comes to the gender is a spectrum thing. Jaquan, you're like, yeah, if he doesn't believe it, he doesn't believe it. It's like, thank you. You're not going to get mad at me.
Bleh.
Ow. Charlie, go lay down. We just took you outside. You just ate. Oh, God, I am burping like crazy. Those wings are getting to me.
Christopher says, "Can you?" Tuba God says, "Christopher, can you send it to me on Discord at Jaquan1902, and Thomas and Chase can do their stream without having to do anything afterwards." Hey, Charlie.
What?
The way I said, "Hey, Charlie," at the end there. Are we almost ready?
Let's smoke.
Oh, you mean where is Mida Frost? He's over on the table.
Okay, let's hit this bowl and get into some. That's some doom. This is part of my vinyl collection, folks. The rest are behind there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know you guys have it.
Chris, Tuba God is Jaquan's alter ego, kind of like Toka is mine.
Styrofoam hat. No, aluminum hat. I got my Piranha Plat, and then there's my vinyl collection. Then my Switch.
Dude, for a minute there, my eyes, it looked like they were deceiving me. It looked like Blade, or
Which one? Retro.
it looked like he had Undertaker's head for a moment.
Dude, that'd be horrifying.
The white one.
That'd be cool. What'd you say? The what one?
The Blade wearing the white outfit with the white hat. The white Blade.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were doing the Goku Black thing here. But, yeah, he does look like the Undertaker a little bit. The retro one? Retro Blade. Damn it!
Looking over at him, I was thinking he looks like WWF's Undertaker.
From back in the day? This one?
Yeah.
He does. He does.
Yeah, he looks like fucking Undertaker, dude.
Yeah, I know. This is my favorite, one of my favorite figures is Mephisto. This is the red one.
Why did I call him Blade?
Because that's because this is so Mephisto was one of Toulon's very first puppets that gets burnt and destroyed, and so he uses this body to make Jester and Blade.
Oh.
He uses
So I was actually right. His name is Blade then. My bad.
He uses the head for Blade. He uses the head for Blade, and then he uses everything else for Jester. Because right after Mephisto dies, he makes Jester.
God says Jaquan said he is taking the night off, but he still needed to comment once, so his comment was near the beginning somewhere. Cool. And right now I'm going to be hitting on this dab pen here, which is watermelon, and in the center core of it, it actually has Pappy OG soaking in the watermelon.
So crazy.
So I've basically got like a little mid-sized nug just soaking in the watermelon. So on the plus side, when the dab in this thing finally like burns out, I'll just have a freaking dab soaked nug just ready to burn.
Boom! 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 Just gets excited for Doom.
Oh. For those of you who are paying attention, you know exactly what I just did. I hit the watermelon with the Pappy OG, held it, and then hit the bong too.
Jesus Christ.
Mr. Meme 16 says, you should play Twisted Metal.
But honestly, that's weird that you say that, Chris, because that has been on my mind for the past week.
A good suggestion from the younger bro of Thomas.
I want to play the Twisted Metals I never played, and that was 3 and 4. I've never played them. I stayed away. They were horrible from what I've seen and what people have told me. Because 4, they take away every goddamn driver except for Mr. Grimm, Sweet Tooth, and Warthog. And then it's a whole new cast except for... and so what they do is they take... I think they take Mr. Slam, Axel, Thumper... Yeah, that's it. They take 3 more of the old school cars, turn them into Super Thumper, Super Axel, Super Axel, Super Thumper, Super Slam, turns them into bosses. So even if you beat the game, they don't have story modes because they're a part of the tournament. And yeah, it's dumb.
Wasn't there like a Nightmare Sweet Tooth too?
Okay, Darktooth is awesome. Don't talk trash.
I wasn't.
If you're gonna talk trash, you talk trash about Twisted Metal 3 and 4. The ones that made that franchise horrible. I honestly think
So Darktooth is his name?
Yeah, he's in Twisted Metal 2 and Head On. It's literally...
I remember going up against him. He was such a bitch, though.
Yeah, because he has Mr. Slam's fucking special. And fucking, he has Mr. Slam's special with Sweet Tooth Speed. And it's like, yay.
But I couldn't think of the proper name for him, so that's why I called him, Dark Sweet Tooth.
So there's Dark Tooth, Sweet Tooth, Tower Tooth, Gold Tooth. Scratching that belly button. There's Dark Tooth, Gold Tooth, Tower Tooth, Sweet Tooth. And Twisted Metal 2, the driver of Dark Tooth is Needles and Marcus Kane's dad. And then Twisted Metal Head On, which is the true Twisted Metal 3. For
the longest time, wasn't Needles Kane the original Sweet Tooth?
Yeah, it's Needles and Marcus are the same person. Marcus Kane drives Roadkill. And then when Marcus Kane finally loses his identity completely, he turns into Needles Kane. He becomes Sweet Tooth. But that's the whole thing. See, here's what I think the chronological story goes of Twisted Metal games. It goes Twisted Metal 1, 2, Head On, 3, and then we get Twisted Metal Black, and then we get 4.
Chris says, did you know that Sweet Tooth scared me as a kid?
Really? Dude,
Tubagod says, I rarely get scared nowadays.
Same. Let's get into some Doom. I didn't know that, Chris. I didn't know fucking Sweet Tooth scared you.
Well, to be fair, I mean,
it's horrifying.
From a kid's
From
a kid's perspective, a dude with a flaming head that looks like, an object of joy and laughter, a clown. Yeah, Needles Kane would be scary to a kid. And from Chris's point of view, since all 3 of us have the tism, I can wholeheartedly agree. Autism and clowns, fucking scary.
Yeah, but Sweet Tooth's not a clown.
But when you actually get old enough to where you can relate, it's like, I can't believe I was scared of that.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
He says the only one I saw you play was Twisted Metal 2012.
Yeah, and we had Black. 2012 was awesome.
Oh, Thomas, you want to tell Chris about how we figured out how to beat Ivan Drago?
He doesn't know who that is. Oh, God.
Alright, Chris, let's test your knowledge and see how far back you do know about Rocky Balboa. You remember, you're familiar with the...
Who's the bad guy in Rocky
You have to remember, though, Thomas, since he's fluent in the tism like we are, he could have been one of those very smart, you know, can play the dumb cue and sit there and then smile and be like, hey, I got away with it. I could always kind of tell. It's like Chris is way smarter than he lets on. He's a wild one too. I was right. Chris turned out to be a wild card. So, Chris, do you actually remember Ivan Drago from Rocky Balboa? The last thing he said was, I know the whole lore about Sweet Tooth. Okay. Smart kid. You got OSS today? Aw, what'd you do, young man? What'd you do? Own up. Own up. Be wise. He goes, no. What did you do, Christopher? As long as you didn't start it, you're not in trouble. Remember that. Be honest with us. We're your brothers. And if you got into a fight, we don't care as long as the other guy looks worse than you turned out, you know, fight-wise. So come on, man. We're in your corner. What'd you do? Oh, dude, he just owned up, just proved his manhood and just said, I picked on a teacher today because she was being a bee.
What'd you say?
He said he was picking on a teacher today because she was being a bitch without, you know, actually saying it.
What she did?
I can't be mad at him, though, because...
I can't either.
I mean, if she was being a bitch first, I had that teacher once before, and I missed my opportunity to, you know, treat her like shit. Chris grew a pair of balls, and he actually stood up to a disrespectful teacher. I respect that.
What was the teacher?
Which teacher was it, dude? Oh, this teacher ain't gonna get no rest for the wicked if she was picking on an autistic kid. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you fucked up, bro.
The ground rule is you never mess with statistics. You never mess with the DSs. You don't mess with people that can't defend themselves or have a mental disability. It's never cool. The ones that stand behind them will bury you. Ooh, he straight up just said her name, Miss Brittany. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
What was she doing? Man, it's something with us and Britney's.
Utaquan of the Grandmaster of the Deep South Winds said, "My personality prevents me from doing stuff like that unless I'm really angry."
Yeah, that's what Chris was. It was a woman, so he wasn't going to put his hands on her.
Yo, Chris, have you seen the shirt that we made for Tuba God yet? Jay, you have got to show it to him one day.
Okay. It's in the other room. I'm putting a special thing with it. I'm making an epoxy mold for him.
Oh, that's awesome. So wait, are you actually making an epoxy of his character?
No, I'm making a mold of something for him.
Oh, okay.
Because we have the problems with the t-shirts and stuff. Oh, here we go.
In the first battle, when the shadows first lengthened.
So he says, what I usually do is try to make jokes to try and make her happy. She gets mad at it. She doesn't understand.
Fires of hell.
Ooh. Were you flirting with your teacher? Hey, I'm not mad about it. Homie, you just can't be flirting.
Dude, that is a unique middle name. I've known him almost all his life, and I never knew his middle name was Zane. That is a badass middle name.
Yeah, because mom wanted the name Nick Zane.
Yo, that is a name worthy of being jelly of. I actually like that middle name.
That's why I tell Chris, I was like, Chris, if only you knew what Zane that she was talking about. And then I'll show people a picture of Zane. I'm like, look what happened to Hollywood. He doesn't have actors like Billy Zane. It looks like show a picture of old Billy Zane. Everyone's like, oh, I see what you mean. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, people like Selma Hayek. I'm like, what do you mean? Show pictures of Selma Hayek. Like, it's just, yeah, actors used to take care of themselves, their physical appearance. They didn't look like a fucking potato! And then say they're gonna be, I just can't, they ruined one of the fucking best video game franchises ever.
Tuba God says, make a joke and you got suspended for that. That's not right. You're just trying to have a little fun and she suspends you over that. Yeah, teachers, they were... From everybody that had to deal with a teacher, they always, see them as bullies. And most of the time, 9 out of 10 times, teachers, yeah, they're grown-up bullies that have that power to tower over a kid and be like, I'm right, you're wrong. You're short, I'm tall. You're smart, I'm dumb. I'm smart, you're dumb, blah, blah, blah. It's basically a case of Matildaism. It's like, I'm bigger than you, so I'm gonna, blah, blah, blah. And if you have any disorder with it, go to the office. As the kid runs off to the office. That teacher just feels like they were successful for that day, and it's like, I made a kid cry. I'm an asshole. Did.
Oh my god.
Teachers be riding that high. They can pick on people smaller than them. They can do it, yeah, and get away unless the parents retaliate. Teachers grew up to be pains in the ass, full of sass, picking on kids, yeah.
Oh my god, my coworker's savage as fuck.
I'm savage as fuck because I just bastardized reading Rainbow.
It's
Into
KSL, they're running down the rainbow. Excuse me. They're coming on your face. It's reading code.
oh, Chris the Nader, he just said you should play on mouse. It's better.
No, stop. Oh my god. Certain games, yes. This was invented specifically to take the mouse and keyboard into one. I'm not saying I hate the keyboard and mouse, but there's just some games I'm not going to play with keyboard and mouse. I don't care. You would have to drag me through glass. And I mean what I say.
Jay, you just can't admit you've just been called out by the young blood.
The young blood? The young blood become the blood on the wall. Introduce her. Oh, wow. Wow. Whoa. I did not know that about that. That's cool. Oh, yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna have to say, I commend what your little bro said. That was actually a game removed. Playing on mouse. That was awesome.
No, he jumped in front of the summoner. I was going to use the chainsaw on the summoner, and he jumped in front of the chainsaw.
I mean, still, that was a cool kill, though.
I know. I'm like, damn, the AI. Computer just makes the AI.
Peak Cinema.
Go, hologram me.
Whoa. Peak Cinema.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of hell.
Direction. That's a whole lot of demons. Splat.
So my brother's in this stream and he got suspended from school today. Yeah.
Why?
There's a teacher that it's kind of funny.
Why? That was so funny.
Well,
The way she said that. Why?
there's a teacher that like every day tells her jokes and stuff like that. And she was kind of in a good mood, so he was just picking on her and stuff. I was like, Christopher, were you flirting with your teacher? And he was just like, no.
No.
But yeah, it definitely sounds like he was flirting with his teacher.
Chris says, "Did you know I played Subnautica and I killed all of the monsters?"
So, Chris, you killed all the creatures in Subnautica.
He killed it at all of them. He did it. How dare you?
I think we fought the Baron.
Death 2! Oh, Chris. He's playing the power move. He's counting how many times you die on this level. I mean, I haven't really seen what kind of games that Chris, gets into since he was a little dude, so I might be in for, having my jaw drop with, what he brings to the playing field. and Chris just confirmed that. So his gaming repertoire may have changed a lot since then. So to the short and sweet of it, would you say that Chris became a brutal gamer? Okay, so at that point, then metaphorically, I'm going to put my foot in my mouth. That just blew my mind.
It's like a big pastime for like us with our parents to hang out and stuff. Like we could play mature games, but most of the time, mom and dad were sitting.
Christopher, I bow to you. You have my respect as a gamer.
Play adult games, like, I remember playing Red Dead 4, and Leon said shit. My mom was like, "You said shit." I'm like, sitting there like sweating because I'm like, 10 years old in 5th grade, just like, And then there's another part where he's in the game. He's like, God damn it! I thought I was gonna get in so much trouble. And then I remember the first time I bought Grand Theft Auto. My mom had a hissy fit, dude.
Hissy fit, just the way.
You know how she
Yes.
You know how she goes.
Oh, I know.
So I remember, like, I was just talking to her dad, like,
There were certain ways, she like did things like you could tell whenever you were like playing games or something, she'd sit there and just, shake her head and be like, I'm cool with it. And then, let me guess, when company left, she'd be like, your ass is grounded.
Very first Grand Theft Auto game I ever played wasn't 3, wasn't Vice City, it was San Andreas, the most ghetto one of them all. And I loved it. I was just like, yeah, this is exactly how the ghetto is. And literally, like, I remember just sitting there bored.
Thanks for the reminder. He said Death 3, by the way. He said Death 3, by the way.
Alright, take 10 of your video games in that you want, and I'll let you get Grand Theft Auto. I didn't tell him I was going to I didn't tell him
Grit says, I beat Outlast 1 and 2.
Hold on. I didn't tell him I was getting sick.
Yeah.
He thought I was going to get like Grand Theft Auto for Vice City. My dad they weren't really good at building, so he had to he didn't have service in the mall game stall, so he had to literally just step.
Ooh, gibbed.
I got gibbed. He literally had to step outside to call my mom and let him know that we got to the mall.
Death for.
We got to the mall safe and everything, and I remember him looking at the guy on the GameStop counter as he's calling my mom. He's like, hey, I gotta go outside. I was like, okay. So I heard that. I ran over to the San Andreas, picked that bad boy up, went over there, checked out, was outside with my dad. He's like, all right, which one did you get? He saw it. He's like, oh, all right, let's go home.
All right.
Literally, one where you're like the most thug thing.
That was so your dad. Okay, all right.
You could just see his face before he was. It was before he was going crazy too. So you know what face I'm talking about, where he was just like, okay.
He just kind of had that nonchalant, like, okay, but if we get in trouble, it's like, it's on you, man.
So
with that fucking mullet and everything.
And literally, so we get home. Dad's like, "Okay, Mom, what you bought?" I was like, "Yeah, I bought Grand Theft Auto 7 grand." She's like,
What?
That he's got trouble for the hot cocoa. I was like, yeah, why not? She's like, damn it, Thomas much, Jason. Man, just like.
Yep, I'm keeping up count 2 now, Chris. We're up to death 4. Hold on. Let's hear it for death 4. Caco Demon, Caco Splatted. Oh, give me that succulent health. I need it. Welcome back. Ooh, that was a satisfyingly brutal crunch. That was an awesome room. I mean, the setup for it and everything. Yeah, I gotta admit, the basement, it was very spacious. And I mean, all the shelves and everything, you had plenty of storage for food and the essentials, you know. Basically like non-perishables and stuff if you knew how, if you were smart about packaging them. You could also package MREs in shelves if you're smart about it. He says, did you see how much gigabytes GTA 6 is going to have?
How much is it?
How much is it? Okay, that was kind of terrifying and cool at the same time, just seeing that thing fly by. Oh my god, it's a demon Discord mod, run!
Discord demon mod. That was when I was fighting this one.
Oh my god, it's a DDM! What's that? Demon Discord mod.
Alright guys, we're gonna play some Dragon Ball and then we're gonna call it.
The Doomslayer has fallen. Hell has opened. It's taking over.
Hell will never take over. Hi, baby.
Chris says, I like the basement. Same. Any sane person that was in that house, they loved the basement because it was like the one place you could get away from the drama.
Yep, that was what the basement was for.
The basement was like the chill sanctum.
The basement was the chill sanctum.
Hell yeah, it was. And it was also basically the studio of where 69 Productions started.
Was in that basement. Yeah, everyone in that town came down to that basement. I don't care who you was. You smoked in that basement. What's that? What, this is the coolest basement
Hell yeah, it is. And I mean,
Atlanta.
mine actually has the potential to be that too. But I mean, there's a lot of work to be done. You know, like moving important stuff out of the way. But I mean, the basement down here can actually has a lot of potential.
Oh, Jessica, he's gonna sit for miscellaneous. Go down there pretty much and come back to
I motion that we ask Miss Bulma to cook something for us.
But, Christopher, quit hitting on your teacher.
What kind of training should I do next? I motion that we ask Miss Bulma to cook
Wade
something
Trunks
for
is
us.
sitting there out there with his freaking hair like over his eye. He looks like the typical emo kid. Ugh, whatever. I'm gonna sit on my tablet.
Pilaf machine finished yet?
Oh, we got another notification.
With the
Did you just hear
Dragon
the
Balls,
Pilaf game?
we can wish for
The machine
anything
is
we
finished.
wanted.
So we're getting the Pilaf machine.
Okay, see ya!
Hi, I've been expecting you.
Get out of
Okay,
here, you
see ya.
you're a meshy. Go back to Yu Hakusho, Dende.
Goku, did you come to play with me?
If I say no, will you
Hey,
destroy
it's
the
you.
universe?
You lied to me! You said we got another subscriber on YouTube. I don't see one.
Who?
Goku, did you come to play with me?
No, I didn't.
Catch you around, Denny!
But you did say we have another subscriber. You said it. Back me up here, chat. Back me up.
Goten, get
He said it. He said bug guy. I heard him say it.
Oh my god. Alright, this is what you hand over Kakarot. That's a weird quest for fishies.
Chris says, "Did you know the robot opening scared the living shit out of me?" Then he deleted his message. Ha ha. I read it. I read it. And I read it.
Who?
Chris.
Who said another subscriber?
You said another subscriber earlier. I heard it. I heard bug guy. You said it.
The robot chicken opening used to scare you, Christopher? What?
And he said, "Did you know the robot chicken opening scared the shit out of me?"
You used to watch Robot Chicken all the time?
Correction. He used to watch it after the intro was over because he didn't like the intro. It scared him.
Regret this!
No more!
To this day, I still think it's funny that Emma and Chris always referred to me as Plankton. I will never understand why. It really confuses the shit out of me.
Don't test me! Regret this! My turn now. Over here.
Secret formula! Hand it over, Krabs. Eat a dick, Plankton!
All right, let's do it.
Come on down to the chum bucket. Stuff your face with shit every fucking day. Actually, don't come down to the chum bucket. It's really terrible.
This is the end.
I mean, do you even know what chum's made of? The stuff in that, I can't even believe Karen and I sell it. I can kind of understand why no one wants to eat it. And to think, I went to college!
Over here.
The true reveal comes out. Chris says, it was the doctor, I didn't like his smile. Yeah, the doctor was kind of fucking creepy. I'm not gonna lie. And you're gonna get the uncensored, you know, truth from me.
You did great.
You're over there. You'll regret that. I can see it. Big bang attack!
Dude, I consider this a Mandela effect, but every time I ever heard the Robot Chicken song opening, there was a section in the song that sounded like my grandmother going, Landon.
Over here!
Big bang attack!
Because every time that I would watch Adult Swim, you know, Mamaw, she would be in bed by that, going to bed at that hour. And it sounded like her, you know, calling for me to say goodnight. And I was like, I muted the TV and I was like, did you say something to Mamaw? And she goes, no. She just replied from the bedroom nonchalantly, like, no.
You'll regret that.
It must have been the TV.
Attack! Big bang attack!
You know, Chris is asking the real questions here. He says, why didn't Plankton just make something else?
Well, that's honestly the truth about business. That is the truth about
It's-
business. Some people are so
I mean-
in their way.
He seemed just A-okay with selling, you know, like, fishing bait, basically. It's like, yeah, it's the bottom of the bottom. I'm gonna just, you know, settle with this. Yeah, it's actually taking me a solid minute to realize, holy shit, Bulma actually has an in-game model.
This is the first time Bulma's ever had an in-game character model.
She's literally just an NPC that is not designed for fighting.
Yep.
Just to, you know, she's just designed to, you know, be there for certain scenes that call for it. That's wild.
Oh, wow.
You know, that's actually something that came to mind. It's like, how many models are there in DBZ that aren't, you know, model slots that aren't reserved for air quote playable / fightable characters.
So, we start off with this. Pilaf just doesn't turn Goku a kid, he turns everyone young again that's old.
Totally pissed off. All right. Dragon fist. Explosion.
I'm totally pissed off! What the hell?
Oh yeah, Goku used tests as a kid. A lot.
Totally pissed off. All right.
I'm totally pissed off! It's like you just don't expect to hear it at first.
It's crazy they have the move that kills Super 17, but Super 17 isn't in here. Can someone say GT expansion?
Oh, Chris is tearing Plankton's plan apart. He's like, you know what I should do instead of make actual food? I should actually feed people fish remains. That's what Plankton is doing.
Oh, the guy who was the spirit bomb, I just killed
I'm basically feeding people.
Goten
Chom is soylent fish.
is in a coma.
I thought everybody knew this. I mean, my God, people were wearing Bikini Bottom for Poseidon's sake. Yep, Gotenks is in a coma.
Just stand right there and let us do our fusion, okay? Got it? Good. Yeah, that's right. Fusion! Ha! The superhero!
Oh, it's superhero.
Got it? Good. Good Trunks is such a punk.
The spirit attack.
We're experiencing serious frame rate droppage, looks like. What in the world? That was weird. Yeah! He says, Dragon D's
Right, let's start. Die missile barrage! It's time to finish you! I'm into this!
To think, two kids came up with a badass attack. And it has a goofy sounding name. But it's still badass equally, though.
Who will?
How does that work?
Dragon Fist! Explosion! Scared me.
Okay. Pretty insane.
It's time to finish you!
Watch out, folks. 2 golden hedgehogs are going at it right now. Which hedgehog will win? Now, I don't want to sound like I'm nitpicky here, but wouldn't it make sense for Goku to, wouldn't it make sense for his tail to be golden right now?
Chi-Chi has them all though. But Chi-Chi's been playable before. Alright folks, we're gonna call it.
I'm